Happy Mindful Monday. As you can see, I got my hair cut. I actually included the link down below this video if you want to see it as a time lapse. I actually took the first half. It took a long time. Obviously, with two people that have never had an at-home haircut going before, it took a little bit longer than we thought. So we only did a time lapse for the first half, but hopefully you guys like it. It's the Corona buzz that I have going on. And I just wanted to start off this week, with a little bit of mindful focus here. I'm actually reading this book again. If you haven't read it, it's an awesome book, Mastery. But one of the topics in it is that the path to mastery is all about really just loving the plateaus and learning to know that the plateau is a good thing, because it's where you're creating the foundation of your skill. And I think in this day and age, everything's gotten so fast. Everyone wants to just quickly get to where they want to get to, and it's actually really, really difficult to go from beginner to expert just as fast as you possibly can. And maybe you can get there. Maybe you just are talented and you're able to get from ground level to just functioning on a really, really high level. But you won't be able to get to mastery in that same click or that same ease, because the foundational things, when you're growing the foundational, whether those are the foundational activities or the foundational habits, whatever it is, the foundational vowel sounds when you're learning to speak. If you don't create a strong foundation, just like when you're building a building, a house, then you end up not having something that's stable to hold you when you go 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 stories up in the air. If that foundation is not rock solid, then that building is going to come falling down. And a lot of people will try to skimp on the foundations. They'll try to hack the foundations and skip to being an expert all in one fell swoop or as fast as possible. And if you don't take the time to solidify the foundations, it makes you have that rocky foundation, that rocky stability there. And when you get to a certain level, you'll hit a plateau, and that plateau won't be able to be broken. You'll hit a ceiling. You won't be able to surpass it. And the person that took the time at the beginning to lock in the foundations, they will surpass that person no matter what. And it's a lot harder for you to stop, turn around, and go back to the foundations when you already know a lot of the skills, to slow down and to go back. And that's one thing that this coronavirus is doing. It's making everyone slow down, and it's giving you the opportunity to solidify any foundational elements in your life or in your activities that you need to in order for you to take the next step and get to the next level. So my tip for Mindful Monday is just to really connect and take this slow down, this time that you have to reassess a lot of things and really sit down and focus on how you're doing what you're doing, and focus on the foundations. Focus on what good habits you need to form, what good activities you need to be doing, how you can perfect the little things so that you can not hit a ceiling, that you're not going to be stuck once you get to a certain level of capacity or ability. Because unless you have the foundational things at the bottom here, you're not going to be able to get to that 30-story, 60-story building that you want to create. So be mindful of the small things, be mindful of the little things, be mindful of the fundamentals, because what it comes down to is not the person that can get there the quickest, the one that can get there with all the right things in place to make sure that you don't slip back down the mountain. So that's my mindful tip for today. Hopefully everyone is staying safe out there, is staying healthy, and getting over this social distancing, really just kind of taking the time to slow down and enjoy what's going on, the extra family time, the extra time at home to update it or make it look nicer, or create a new craft or something like that, just take this time to slow down a little bit and enjoy it. Enjoy life, and be healthy, be safe, and hopefully I'll be seeing you next week for Mindful Monday. All right, bye for now.